Nurse sentenced in sexual assault of 16-year-old patient. Fernando Ortiz Marrero was to serve consecutive 5-year sentences. I'm going to put a link to this article in the description for the video. A former nurse at University Behavioral Health Center in Orlando, and we have litigated against this place many times, will spend the next 10 years in prison, adjudicated guilty of sexually assaulting a 16-year-old patient last June. Fernando Ortiz Marrero was adjudicated guilty on charges of lewd and lascivious touching of a minor and sexual assault on a client. According to his arrest report, he started flirting with her when she was admitted on a Baker Act. The victim recounted several times Ortiz Marrero allegedly took her into a bathroom and told her to get undressed before groping and kissing her, saying how she felt frozen. The affidavit says. On June 28th, the girl was alone when investigators say he approached her and told her to get into a bathroom with him again, when he is accused of forcing her to perform a sex act, the original affidavit says. I mean, how many videos have I made where I've said to you guys, you don't want to wait to get your loved one out, because this is the kind of stuff that's happened. And I'm going to tell you, we've handled a case like this. I handled a case where a woman was sexually assaulted. We handled a case where a kid was beaten up. I handled another case where a kid who should have been held was allowed to leave and then committed suicide within 3 hours. I've been saying this based on literally speaking to thousands of families over the years, because I know that bad things happen to good people in Baker Act facilities. And I've told you that even if you think your loved one needed to be Baker Acted, you need to fight like hell to get them out as quickly as possible, because this is the kind of stuff that can happen. And partly because nobody knows your loved one's even there, right? The facility doesn't report to anybody. They fall into a big black hole. And I've had families call and say, well, I have a healthcare proxy, I have a power of attorney. It's not what the paper it's written on. It's not worth the paper it's written on. Why? Because this is state action, meaning that even if the facility is private in nature, for profit, they are a licensed agent of the state's mental health system, and they are free to ignore anything that you have in writing. The state's power is unlimited, and it trumps your healthcare proxy, your power of attorney, all of that stuff. Okay, you want your power of attorney, your healthcare proxy, you want it to have some teeth, then go in there and enforce the rights that you believe you've been given. It means we got to take action. We got to get this in front of a judge, because otherwise this is just going to continue. It's just going to continue. So that's my 2 cents. Bad things happen to good people in Baker Act facilities. Don't leave your loved one in there. Fight like hell to get them out there. And that doesn't mean you go down there and kick up a stink, right? Because that get you arrested and removed. It doesn't mean you call somebody that you know who might be able to, do something like the police chief or a local politician. The facility doesn't give a damn. Your rights have been terminated, and so have your loved ones. The only way to get somebody out of facility, if the facility is not willing to release them, is to drag them into court, and quickly. Okay, before they drag your loved one into court and get a court order to keep them for a much longer period of time. So I'll put a link to this article in the description for the video. In the meantime, if you're a family out there and you've got a loved one who's dealing with a substance use or mental health issue, and you want a different outcome because you're tired of the chaos, please pick up the phone or call us. Let's talk about what options might be available. Also, in the description for the video is a link to our brand new book, all about the Marchman Act, Florida's wonderful, amazing, powerful statute that gets people into treatment where there's a primary substance use disorder. And I wrote a book all about it. It's got written chapters, it's got video content, and all you got to do is click on the link. You give us your name, your email address, and we'll send it to you for free. If there's another issue that's going on in your family and I haven't made a video about it, let me know. Post in the comments. I'll make you that video. If you like this content, please give me a thumbs up. Helps with the Google algorithm. And if you want more of this content that I make every single day for you, please subscribe to the channel. And with that said, I appreciate you tuning in. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.